Yao Ming. For your New York Knicks, the head coach is Don Chaney, assisted by Brendan.
Make the playoffs, and they won't make it once again this year if they're only 4 over. They are trying.
Of Yao Ming, who's been frustrated. Marbury and Hardaway did walk-ons. They have not worked out with the Knicks, who went through that extensive practice yesterday. Don Chaney saying it was a crash course for the new players, but he expects much more here tonight. And there's a call on Mutombo holding Yao Ming.
You saw Yao make a quick move that time. Mutombo anticipating that Yao was going to try and back him down. That time it was a catch, turn quick to the baseline, try and get the shot off.
I think that's something that Patrick Ewing has been working with Yao Ming on, trying to just make a quick move before that double team can even come.
Rockets have been struggling at the line. Last night, only 11 of 19 from the free throw stripe. Houston in a stretch. They're playing 4 of 5 on the road, 3 games in 4 nights. They're going back-to-back here, tied at 2. As you touched on earlier, Steve, Stephon Marbury has had much success against Steve Francis. Francis forced to give it up. Here is Yao Ming showing the outside touch.
You can get Mutombo to protect the basket by driving it hard to the baseline the way Francis did. Yao with his shooting touch has the ability to step back. That was even a step or two beyond what I thought his normal range was, Steve.
Amazing to see that kind of chance.
He was talking about playing with Glenn Robinson because he was drafted by Milwaukee. Then 20 minutes later, he was traded to Minnesota. He was talking about being drafted, playing with Kevin Garnett. He said the third biggest thrill in his entire career, putting on that Knick uniform tonight. I said, what about Georgia Tech? What about playing with the Suns in the playoffs? He said, those are team-oriented. This, as far as I'm concerned, third biggest individual thrill.
All right.
Season, so that he's not cut or wait, hopefully, before that time.
The poor Knicks shooting continues. They are at 28% from the field. Here is Yao Ming. And the Rockets have opened up a 20-point. Play all 4 occurring in the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds of the half. Yao Ming got off fast, 3 for 6, 10 points. Tino Mobley leads the way with 11, including 3 of 4. In the first half.
You know, it's very unusual, Marv. The 3 areas that I call effort areas. Points to the paint, second chance points, fast break points. New York leads all 3 of those areas, but they can't overcome the sensational shooting of the Houston Rockets.
Yes, Rockets at 50%, 19 of 38 from the field. They hit their first 7 shots. They had 21 unanswered points. Yao Ming coming up with that block shot. The Knicks open with Dikembe Mutombo, Keith Van Horn, and Kurt Thomas up front. Allen Houston, Stephon Marbury in the backcourt. Thomas has been off. 1 of 6 from the field for Thomas. Steve Francis, Tino Mobley at the guards. Yao Ming, Kelvin Cato, Jim Jackson on the front line. Here is Cato, rebounded by Yao, and he is fouled.
Great job by Yao Ming, just running right to the front of the rim as the play develops. Usually that's where the ball will end up if it doesn't go in.
You know, as an opposing coach, I always looked at Mutombo and said, is he long? Is he tall? But watch Yao next to Mutombo. He's much bigger than Mutombo is. That tells you how big Yao Ming is.
Yao at 7'5", 7'6", take your pick, 310 pounds. Jeff Van Gundy is the general manager of the Rockets. Met Yao for the first time 2 years ago. One of the first questions he asked him was, why don't you dunk the ball? Dawson said he'd been taught not to embarrass his opponents, and told him if you don't dunk in the NBA, 6'6" guys will block your shot. Yao has been dunking, but Van Gundy wants him to pick up the ferocity of his game.
I had no idea Carol Dawson spoke Mandarin. It's impressive.
Not able to find the touch. Don Chaney and his family still have an off-season home in the Houston area. But there is certainly pressure on Don Chaney.
I thought Isaiah did an excellent job of evading the two questions that we really wanted to hear the answer for. One was Rasheed Wallace, and two was Don Chaney's future.
Straight after winning 4 in a row, they dropped to 14-23.